It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of Gatz Altbier from Brewery Abfallen, 4.8% ABV. I like an Altbier, really tasty beers, gold cap, green writing. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Did I mention it's 4.8% ABV? At this stage of the review, I would like to thank our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. They do a great selection of beer from Germany, Belgium, America, the UK, some French beer. So if you want something a little different, give them a try. beersofeurope.co.uk. Beer in the glass then. Ooh, that was a nice, I had a big malty kick then as I kind of moved that beer across my body. 3 to 4 fingers of slightly off-white head. Quite large bubbles which indicate the head's going to dissipate quite quickly. Beer in the glass. Yes, it looks like an alt beer. Dark lager. Not much carbonation. I suppose there's a little there. I'm using a German style glass. I know you're probably not meant to use a Hefeweizen glass, but it beats a British pint glass, doesn't it? German style glass. It's a clear beer. Let's get the aroma. Oh yeah, and it's chewy. It's kind of meaty, you know. It's got a lot of aroma to it of a malty, bready sweetness. A little bit of clove in there. A little bit of spice. That might be from the Saaz hop, I reckon. It smells like a Saaz hop in there. Oh, but it smells fantastic. I've got to dive into this one. Cheers. And just the ticket. That beer is a wet the whistle type of beer. If you're a bit thirsty, dry throat, you want something to quench your thirst, this is absolutely perfect because it's a beer that does that, but it's got some great flavours. It's a nice bready, malty, biscuity beer. It's a little salty, just a little bit. That Saaz hop, it is prominent. It's spicy on the back end, and it gives you a nice kind of prickly, nettly taste and finish. Really good beer, really good beer. Dark lager. Yeah, totally. It's got a nice level of sweetness to it as well. I mentioned the sweetness earlier. It combines with the breadiness, the biscuity tones of the beer, but that sweetness, along with that bitterness on the back ends, helps to give great balance to this beer. I am now a big fan of German beer. I look forward to trying it. I always go for it when I see it. There was a time when I didn't like Hefeweizens. I just didn't like that clovey, banana-y taste. And the reason why I'm saying that is because somebody commented just this morning on one of the German beers I reviewed that they couldn't get over that yeasty, bready Hefeweizen taste. But bear with it. Keep trying, keep drinking it, and I promise you, you will learn to love it. And if you already love it, brilliant. Classic German beer then. A beer that's probably been brewed for a long, long time. I may not be able to read, well, there's not an awful lot on here actually. There's no, sometimes if it's an old brewery, they'll give a date. It conforms to the Rheinschabot and is actually owned by Carlsberg. That's fine. I've got no problem with that. I've got a problem with it when I open a beer that looks great and pour it out and I taste it and it tastes awful. But I've only just now found out it's Carlsberg, and I don't mind that it's a Carlsberg beer. It's a good tasting beer. As long as they, you know, it just proves that they've not meddled too much. You know, with these beers. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Rating then for Gatz Altbier. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I think it's a very solid beer, a really good beer to kind of refresh you, to adjust your palate if you're moving on to hoppier beers. Yeah, it's a good starter to the night. It's a good starter to the day. Whatever you fancy beer, this one, you can crack it open at any time. 8 out of 10. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.